At some point in our lives, each and every one of us is faced with a fork in the road, where we are required to make a challenging decision. For me, this fork in the road came in June 2008, and the decision I had to make would ultimately impact my life forever. With that being said, though, there was one voice of guidance I could follow with the utmost confidence, and that was my father, Daniel's. With the hopes of becoming an airline pilot, I had to decide where I'd go to do my flight training. I had to choose either between an aviation university or an accredited program at an accelerated airline-based flight school. Daniel laid it down to me in simple terms. He said to me, "How quickly do you want to start your career?" And following this question, he showed me an abundance of data that illustrated I'd be better off going to an accelerated airline-based flight school. And this is ultimately the path I ended up taking. You may be wondering, though, why I decided to listen to my old man. Daniel is no stranger to difficult decision-making. Coming from a lower-class family of 7 children, opportunities such as financial assistance were not available to him. So when Daniel was faced with his fork in the road, he had to decide what he wanted to make of himself and figure out how he was going to do it. Motivation and family are the driving forces that led my father to become one of the most successful people I know. We are here today to recognize and celebrate this man's many accomplishments, as well as to provide inspiration to each and every one of you by showing you that no obstacle is too steep to climb. Motivation flows through my father as powerful as a waterfall's rapids. Coming from a family of little means, Daniel had to make a plan. His plan ultimately led him to graduate high school at the young age of 17 years old and thrusted him into the real world as soon as possible. In 1981, Daniel attended Lyman Technical College, where he took day courses and worked a third shift job at a factory printing company to pay his tuition. After completing his associate's degree in industrial engineering, Daniel landed his first career-oriented job. Striving for more, Daniel took advantage of company benefits such as tuition reimbursement to pay for his 4-year degree at Ferris State University, graduating there in 1987 with a bachelor's degree in business administration. But it did not stop just there for Daniel. He always knew he wanted to be in a management type of role, so he accepted a position as plant manager at a manufacturing company. Through outstanding performance and work ethic, Daniel's employer knew he was worth a significant investment. So in 1990, Daniel was given the opportunity of a lifetime to go back to school and complete his master's degree at Notre Dame University. This tremendous accomplishment eventually led my father to a general manager position at another manufacturing company where he is still employed to this day. As powerful as motivation is, this journey would not have been made possible without family. And this is something my father always knew. When Daniel met his wife, Jackie, he knew that their future depended on both of their accomplishments. And this is why Daniel decided to persuade and pay for my mother to go back to school and finish her nursing degree. Through his guidance and path laid down, my mother took the necessary steps to achieve a similar triumph. And today, she is a vice president of the hospital. Being one of 4 children, I can safely say that my father is the heart and strength of our family core. He has truly made our childhood dreams a reality in more ways than one. An important aspect while building your careers is to know who your team is, and to understand the value of cheering each other on through the hard times and good times. Daniel is a true reflection of what perseverance can do in a lifetime, but he is not one of a kind. Each and every one of you has the capability to use motivation and family as the guiding light to your prosperous future. It doesn't matter which path you take on the fork in your road. What matters is that the one you take is accompanied with a heart full of ambition and courage.